And for more analysis on the first day of the BRICS summit, we're joined from Moscow by the former advisor to Russian President Vladimir Putin and director of the Russian Institute of Political Studies, Mr. Sergei Markov. Mr. Markov, thank you for joining us here on Q News. Now, first off, what are the primary political goals of the BRICS alliance so far?
The main goal for BRICS Alliance is, first of all, to build the world which will be more safe and which will not create problems for the countries which come, first of all, from the Western countries. We know that United States and Europe and Britain want to be a dominator in the contemporary world, want to be not just leaders, but want to play a role as hegemon, as dictator of the world. And this is in the BRICS summit and the BRICS club, I would say, it's not organization yet. It was a group of the countries which want to have the world more safe and more respect of sovereignty. Sovereignty is the main, maybe, idea of such a BRICS club. And also another important word is civilization. Now BRICS, it's not just a club of the countries, it's more club of the civilization, which include Chinese civilization, Indian civilization, Russia, European civilization, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and United Arab Emirates is Arabic Muslim civilization, Iran, it's Persian Muslim civilization, African civilization, South Africa, Latin America, Brazil civilization, and we expect Pakistan and Indonesia and Algeria, also Turkey and Azerbaijan will probably join this BRICS coalition quite soon.
Well, by many, the BRICS was always seen as an economic sort of summit, but realistically, how influential can BRICS be in terms of reshaping the global political scene?
First of all, BRICS is not Western from the anti-Western from the beginning, but it has to be a little bit anti-Western because they preserve own sovereignty. But where the threat to the sovereignty come from? It's from Western countries. That's why existing of BRICS already limited pretext of the Western country for the global hegemony. Also, very important that now BRICS countries try to create a new currency exchange system, which can be not replace SWIFT, but which could be parallel to SWIFT. It means that no monopolization is the main idea of the BRICS. And if we have monopoly of the Western countries and Western institutions, Western infrastructure, if we will have somebody who appear to be and say, look, we shouldn't have monopoly, we should have another different projects, it's already crashed monopoly. That's why BRICS is making the future of the global human civilization.
Well, the BRICS summit now includes 10 countries with a huge diversity. Now, how do the political interests of BRICS members align despite their diverse backgrounds?
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's not only 10 countries members, also generally 22 leaders of the state now represented in this Kazan summit, and which is Vladimir Putin is the host. And additionally, more than 10 countries represented by foreign ministry leaders. So they have a lot of contradiction. That's why BRICS leaders, which are all, of course, Russia, India, and China, decided probably not to open the door for everybody to become the member of BRICS. They create now another status, which is country partner of the BRICS, because, of course, the founder and the main countries, they're very much afraid that if it will be 40, 50 members of BRICS, the inside contradiction can paralyze activity of the BRICS. Of course, this is a real concern.
Mm-hmm. Well, you spoke of Western powers. Now, how can countries benefit from BRICS in negotiations with Western powers, especially if they stand on opposite sides?
It's absolutely clear that those countries which joined BRICS, they took some kind of informal responsibility, first of all, to respect sovereignty of another members of this BRICS club, and also not to be used for the sanctioned war of somebody else. More specifically, it means not to follow or to the policy of pressure which made by Western countries. It means that if BRICS member have negotiation with Western countries understand the pressure against this country will be much more difficult deal than with a country which is not a member of BRICS.
Mm-hmm. Well, in light of the significant political developments taking place around the world, what sort of messages does BRICS aim to deliver to the global south through this summit?
The global south, the main message is, first of all, now the organization exists which will help you, because everybody understands the United Nations now paralyzed by domination, I would say dictatorship of the Western countries, but BRICS are free from the dictatorship of the Western countries is first idea. Second idea, that to have the world without domination and the world where different civilizations and countries will be respected, it's not something miracles. It's real our plan. We're going to build this new world without imperialist country, without domination, and without imperialist wars.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Markov, now being a former advisor to the Russian President Vladimir Putin, what sort of challenges or obstacles or worries might the Russian leadership have in regards to this BRICS summit?
Vladimir Putin, first of all, he is host. So as host, he has a lot of organizing problems. And also, you may know that Kazan can be reached by drones of Ukrainian army. So to have anti-drone, anti-missile protection system is maybe number one concern of Vladimir Putin, to defend leaders of BRICS countries from attacks of Ukrainian army and a little bit crazy Zelensky is main Putin goal. Second goal is to conduct all these meetings without tough tensions. It should be resolved, and if result will be reached in Russia over such issue like new system of membership and formation of the currency exchange parallel to the Western SWIFT system, it's another Putin goal. Also, Putin will have some kind of negotiation about resolving of Ukrainian crisis. Of course, this is very important for a Russian leader. We have Chinese-Brazilian plan, which is very easily stop war and start negotiation, which probably can be continued as in Korea for the many decades and even centuries. But first of all, stop war. Russia explaining to another country that this is impossible because you already twice tried to do this, just stop war and start negotiation. We have very selfish, aggressive behavior of the Western countries, which in fact occupy Ukraine, and it will be not peace, it will be war break, which will be used by Western countries for the full armament of Ukrainian army and for starting a new war again. This new war will be much more tough and possibly will come to the using of tactical nuclear weaponry.
That was former advisor to the Russian President Vladimir Putin and director of the Russian Institute of Political Studies, Mr. Sergei Markov. Thank you very much, sir, for your insights.